The angels have been very powerfully telling me, just go online and do this. Okay, so there has been some resistances in the collective that I'm speaking to. And the resistances that you have been going through are because your people, let's say, not really your people, but the family, your family has always underestimated you, and that has put you down. As a consequence, your throat chakra has been closed. And in this beautiful Christmas day, the angels are here right now. They're always with us. Whatever you're going through right now, we want you to know that we are with you, okay? We are within you, within every cell of yours. Every single thing and happening in your life has been scheduled and it's scheduled in your DNA, and it's unlocking every single moment, okay? So you are a timeless being, 111 on the clock. What you are coming to be right now, it's your timeless authentic self, which means that everything that still needs to go will go away, that is no longer permitted to be in your vibration, because you have it's outdated for you, and you have come to be the highest self, 144, as we're saying this. You are a key holder. You are the key holder of your family. You have been doing all of the ancestral healing for all of them. And for those who have never wanted to look at these dark places because maybe they were afraid of it, because maybe they just didn't want to, they were selfish and just didn't want to. They didn't have the strength, and whatever it is, we're not judging them. We're letting go of all of that with love. But I want you to know that you have been doing all this ancestral healing yourself, because you are that key holder. You have it in your DNA, and it's unlocking every single day. Every single day, it's upgrading and unlocking, okay? So you are gathering more and more information. If you're here right now, let me tell you that it's absolutely not a coincidence, because coincidences do not exist. Have you been feeling that Kundalini energy on your root by any chance? Have you been feeling that sense of heat in your lower chakra? Okay, in your root? It is because now you're no longer rooted and centered into your family ancestral energy. You're actually rooted into you. You're rooted into your heart. You have let it go, and what you need to let go of, just go with it and just do it. Take your time and do it. All of that energy, it's fire energy, it is life force energy that you are reestablishing your relationship with. Okay, so you had forgotten about that life force energy. You even didn't know anymore that it was within you. 333 on the clock, as we say this with 3 people on. This is beautiful. So God, the light, has been blasting within yourself, because it is in your DNA. It is in your DNA. It's in your key code to awaken at this time, all right? And all of these people that you have around you may not be star family, okay? There are still a lot of karmics around you that are not as nice as they portray themselves to be, because they have masks, okay? And they're hiding their true self. At the same time, we also want you to know that you can see through that, you can totally see through all of these energies. So you must trust yourself, okay? So when you see that something is off, just trust yourself, because what is for you will actually calm and soothe your nervous system. You're not going to feel anxious. You're not going to feel pushed in a corner, when the right people are around you. But at the same time, the angels are saying that there is some more healing, 444 on the clock to do, and that's okay. That is totally okay, because you got this. Remember that you are the key holder, alrighty? So if there is anyone that can do this and is doing this, it's you, okay? Do not even ever doubt this, okay? But they're talking about the duality that you're experiencing right now, where there is a part of you and your nervous system who has been healing, okay, so knows that what is for you will calm and soothe your nervous system, and you will feel good about it. And you also know that people will receive you well. But there is also a part of you, all right, that are still in the old paradigm from the nervous system point of view, okay? And this is coming to surface, okay? It has been hidden, and that's okay. You know, we get to know what we need to know when we need to know it. It's called the divine timing for a reason, okay? So the divine want you to know that the people that you can trust, that you actually have the ability to see who they are. And you're so psychic and so tuned in. The angel coding, it's within yourself and it's unfolding. The angel coding, it's awakening within yourself. It's your Elohim, it's your creator self, it's your sun, the sunshine, the light blast, the red, it's the primordial life force energy that it's awakening within yourself. So, talking about this red, the primordial life force energy, when it runs through you, it is so beautiful, but at the same time, it literally, boom, burns everything out and destroys everything that needs to be destroyed. And at the same time, from that destruction, what comes out from those ashes, it's your new self. So you're continuing to grow, alrighty? And that's perfect. But that red also tells me that there has been some frustration. There has been some anger about it. You know what I mean? Because you're like, when is this gonna be done? Or even without thinking about it, about when this is gonna be done, there is a part of you that is mad at this transformation because it's literally your nervous system that it's letting go of all of these energies. So it is a dual kind of situation where you're letting go. As you're letting go, you're gonna feel all these energies come out, you know? They come to surface. And as they come to surface, you're gonna see a little bit of red, okay? So the angels want you to be very patient with yourself and compassionate, because since last night, actually I had been feeling this energy of frustration in the collective, you know, and that's perfectly fine. I have felt it too, you know, like really on my body, because it's still part of my nervous system as well, you know, so we are letting it go. We are completely cleansing our own full system. So the dual part is you're feeling that frustration of the energy that is coming out, but also you're feeling the life force energy, okay? So source, the angels want you to really focus on that red, fiery, beautiful energy that is for the best. So they want you to know that everything that is happening right now, it's actually for the best. So even though there are some tower moments right now, okay, because the people around you have always underestimated you and put you down. And there is also a little bit of throat still closed, that it's opening up, okay? So even though something is closed, remember, I also saw the beautiful picture that I took some years ago of a portal. You know, it was such a beautiful portal. And that is the portal that we're going through right now, where everything that is closed can be opened. You know what I mean? So Source wants you to focus on what you are opening right now, what you're opening. And it's not a Pandora box, meaning it's something negative, okay? They want you to reframe what is negative and what is positive. They want you to just know that there is no negativity without positivity and vice versa. But yeah, there is a polarity to things. They want you to know that what is most important is what you choose, you know? And it's also useless to judge the people around you that just don't get this, you know, and they're there and they have been shaming you and judging you and making you feel very small. And they have had the ability to do that because they have trained you since when you were a child to do that, okay? So it's not that you were like, okay, do that to me. Okay, well, the angels are like, well, partially. partially you have put yourself in this situation. Yes, you actually have structured this design, this life, this reality for yourself to grow, okay? Yeah. So if you have a victim mentality, now you're going to tune off, alrighty? But I know that you don't. I know that you don't, because if you're here, you're past that, because you actually know. You know. You have seen that according to how you feel and what your thoughts are, you are manifesting. So you have seen that the more frustrated you are, the more frustration you will get. And that is what is called the law of attraction. It's actually you emanating a signal, alrighty? So you're always emanating a signal. And that signal is just coming back to you, you know? So we're here to, not to enable ourselves. We're here to, with the angels, for clarity. We're here to bring the light. And the light is not always pretty to hear, 11:11, as we say this. But gosh, if it is transformative. Gosh, if it is what we actually need. And gosh, if it is what we're getting right now. As well, the angels are saying that you're actually ready, you know, to do something new. You're ready to go for that project, okay? But they want you really not to focus on what is not for you, okay? What is creating havoc in your nervous system. They want you to focus on what is simple, okay? What is simple is when you feel good, these are the good people for you, okay? There is just there is no gimmicks about it, you know? Like it's just plain and simple. All right, so they wanted to really focus on what you want, which is people that are moving from the heart like you are. Because let me tell you that you have always moved from the heart, 12:12 on the clock. And you are mastering all of these emotions right now. You know, 12 is the number of mastering. And I know that it has been really hard. I know it has been really hard. But let me tell you that you have a message to bring to the world. So everything that you have been going through will be something, will be an information, will be a coding. It is, not will be, it is right now in the present moment, a code that is being transmitted in here right now. This is why I do lives. You know, I have decided with the angels, they told me this is the way right now for you. We'll see later what's going on, but I don't care about it. We don't care about it. We care about the present moment. It is live. Everything is happening in this very moment because what we tend to do is to focus on the past or on the future. And so we're out of sync with reality. 13:13, as we say this. When you're out of sync with reality, you cannot be in your God code. Your God code, it's in the present moment. Because in the present moment, we make that choice. We make that choice that we're not going to be freaking influenced by the people that are not as nice as they portray to be. Whatever. It's like really, whatever. You see them. You see them for who they are. And this is what's most important. But this is why you had to train for so long with people that underestimated you, you know, and put you down so that you could really be acquainted with that frequency. And when you see it next, bada boom, it happens like this. You just let it go, alrighty? When I say let it go like this, I remember Wim Hof, let it go and let it flow. And it makes me laugh so much. Oh my goodness. So this is also an urge for you, for Team 14, with 4 people on in this very beautiful moment, to remind you, baby, remind you that you must have more fun, okay? Must have more fun. Use that creativity, that red, beautiful, fiery energy, life force energy to continue to grow. Use it for your project and make it fun. Because if you don't make it fun, you're going to be, sorry, confirmation burp, you're going to be heightening that sense, that sense of blaming yourself and judging yourself, okay? And that doesn't come from the stars where you come. You come from the sun. You are light, pure light, you know, and you're God incarnate right here. You are the image of God. You are the image of God. Which means that you have all of the coding, 15:15 on the clock right now. You have all the coding to awaken your God self. And a blueprint that the angels want to share right now to do so. It is actually to have fun. So this red energy, this creativity energy that has been pivotal for this reading, everything is going all over the place, I love it. It's moving, okay? So it is very important. So you gotta move, you gotta have fun, you gotta dance, okay? Remember that the word abundance has the word dance in it, okay? And you are abundant yourself. So the angels really want you to know this. So this message is about really trusting yourself and also asking yourself, what am I gonna be able to commit to today, because this is not a mistake, and to communicate today. 16:16 on the clock. 16 and number 6 is the number of being, okay? Being your authentic self, okay? So do everything that you want to do that you know lights you up, okay? And trust that God is backing you up. The angels are with you in every single moment. And let me tell you more, they are inside of you. They are in your DNA, because you remember, you are the key holder, okay? Should I get a card right now? Let me see. Okay, so they also want to go back to the fact that the throat has been closed for a while because they have put you down, okay? And you didn't know how to protect yourself at that time, but now you do. You do know how to set boundaries. You're no longer that person. Yes, and they want you to celebrate the fact that you're no longer that person. I also watched some videos of me of some years ago that I never shared. I had it on my phone. And I saw, and also some that I shared actually. Oh my goodness. The change from now to 7 years ago, or even just a couple of months ago. I want you to go into your pictures, into your videos of 2013, 14, 17, and see the difference of you now and then, okay? The angels want you to see that because you will find some information that you need to be aware about. You need to see how much you have progressed, you know? Yeah, heck yeah. The angels are the best friends. The angels are our best friends. They always tell us the best thing that we can hear. My goodness, 18:18 on the clock. Because they know us, you know, they are us, they are within us, and they know they were the key holders, and they're activating our key codes within ourselves, because we are timeless creators, and we are truly here to change this beautiful world just with our presence. So when you are right here, right now, in this very moment, you are present, you are alive. And I want you to know that everything that you're feeling, you're thinking about, you're actually transmitting it into the universe. You are a timeless transmitter, okay? If you also work on some music, some books, whatever it is, your art, because I know that you are an artist. Of course you are an artist. You are a creator. How can you not be an artist, you know? So maybe this is something that you needed to hear, because some people are like, no, I'm not an artist, 1919 on the clock. No. You are an artist because you are a creator. And what you do, and you anchor into this life with whatever it is, with the drawing, with the video, with just the sharing with people at the supermarket, or just being yourself, okay? But what you anchor into this reality will shift the consciousness, will anchor that energy that you're bringing from the ethers into this dimension that we're living in, okay? So you're so important, okay? So let me see. What do you guys want to say right now? Let me see. You go, let's see. What? Of course, tuning in, baby. Tune in. So they're talking about really tuning into your God code, tuning into your project, tuning into your creation, tuning into who you truly are. We have not allowed yourself to express, okay? Tune into all of that beauty because, baby, you're so, so, so beautiful, so amazing, like truly amazing. And even though you may not see all of this beauty within you, fuck yes, it's right in there. Fuck yes, it is. Yeah, I said it. I said what I said, okay? Yes. Let me see, angels. What else would you like to say? I am so, like, yeah, like working with one hand is not so easy, but this is why we have two. Okay. Heartgasm. Oh, yes. So when the angels are around you, when you are 21, 21 on the clock, when you're tuning into their frequency, your God frequency of the key holder that you are, the God frequency, the light frequency, the life force energy frequency, your timeless frequency, you can feel this openness, okay? When you're tuning into your God frequency, your creative frequency, there is this opening of the heart that goes beyond what you have experienced ever. Goes beyond what you have experienced towards someone. It is a higher frequency, literally, because we're talking about the higher heart frequency right here, which is tuned into your life mission. And it's a different kind of heat. So you will feel this heat from within your heart warming up all of your body, okay? So they're still talking about the life force energy that is surging right now, 22:22 on the clock. And all you gotta do is to really just allow it to be, okay? Allow that to be. And don't be afraid about it, because some people may be afraid, of course, of some ascension symptoms. Because, yeah, we go through a DNA change, so you can imagine, like, the whole body basically has to go to adapt and upgrade. The whole body, all the cells, the matter, okay, needs to upgrade to the level of the consciousness that you're vibrating from, so everything that you have uncovered, unveiled in your reality. And it takes a lot of energy in the body, okay, and it takes a lot of transformation. So this is why you have ascension symptoms, because you're letting go of the old. But, so don't be afraid of that, because it's actually so normal, so normal, 23 on the clock. So angels, what else do we need to know? Okay. Oh, yeah, of course, So as we're talking about all these assumption symptoms, they are changes, right? You're changing, and this is a divine transformation. So they're just asking you to embrace the change. Okay, so when the angels are on, you will see all of these synchronicities, okay? So this is also a way for you to pay attention to the signs, and recognize what is true from what is still hidden and still fake, okay, maybe they don't want me to use the word fake, but they want to use the word inauthentic, okay? So when angels are present, you will see all of these synchronicities. You will see all the synchronicities in the numbers and in the messages that are coming through. Anything else from this deck? Now they want me to go right here, okay? So what is it that we need to know? I love you so, so, so much, guys. Thank you for being here. Yes, of course. So they wanted to stop analyzing and just feel. They want us to stop analyzing and just feel, because this reading is not only for you, it's for us all, because we are just one and collective. So they wanted to stop analyzing and just feel. So remember, what is for you will calm and soothe your nervous system. Take a screenshot of this. Something that I have used in always to remind myself how I want to feel and what I need to do as well to reach that emotional mastery, okay? which I have not mastered completely yet, but I am, is I'm in the process like you are, is to take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of something that is taking you back into, tuning into your highest self and who you want to be. Something that makes you warm inside, okay? Something that resonates as truth, right? So, yeah, I have so many screenshots in my phone. Anything else, angels? I love you so, so, so much. Yes, okay, oh my God, this is one of my favorite cards ever. So, I love it. Okay, so this is the emerge card, okay? So, we are totally emerging from the deep waters of the feelings that we talked about. Right now, I'm seeing also a whale in the water, and she's emerging and she's breathing out of the water. And it feels so good. It feels amazing. It feels liberating. She's completely free. And this is you. This is us. So we're coming out of these waters, out of these currents. And you see that also these currents actually they're calm, you know. So these calm waters are our own vibration that is being stabilized right now. So the word is stabilizing. Stabilize your vibration. Okay, let me see if I can do that. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Okay, ready, perfect. So I want to show you. So I found this beautiful tree, and I picked up this gorgeous. How beautiful are these? And yeah, you know, I have so many. I love them so much. Love them so much. These roses. Okay, here you go. Holy fire. Holy, holy, holy fire. Baby, this is what's going on. You know, this is what's going on. And we are emerging. We are tuning into our creator self, and we are activating our heart. And baby, this is the life force energy that is coming from all the ancestral healing that you have been doing, 2727. And you were the chosen one. You have chosen yourself to do that. You're so strong. You're that strong that you never turned your back to the light. No, you never did. You came here on purpose. You actually came here to awaken, to help people awaken that didn't want to awaken, you know? So it's all about that. All about that. It needs to be here, the holy fire. And do we need one more? Yes. Okay. We don't need it. We want it. So this is another message. We don't need it. We want it. Okay? You don't need anything. You want it. Hi. What do you regret so much? Don't regret anything. Do not regret anything. Someone in the comments just said that. Baby, you have been through everything that you have been through because you needed to. You know? No, you don't give pearls to swine. I totally relate with this, okay? But I want to tell you that if you keep regretting that, you're actually blaming yourself. You're looping the cycle. And you don't want to, you're not here for doing that. You can do that for a little while until you do understand that that's not your path, okay? The truth is simple, remember. And the truth is that you are that good people, baby. You are that good people. You are that good people. And as you are that good people and you know this within your heart, yeah, we learn the lessons. We learn the lessons that we need to do. We need to learn, okay? This is why we're here, you know, so don't regret anything. But from now on, you're not going to give your pearls to the ones that you can feel their heart is closed. You can feel they have huge blocks and therefore they will never be able to receive you, okay? Something that the angels want me to talk about right now regarding this is that 29 on the clock. Fuck, you know, when I gave my pearls, the divine pearls, because they're not even mine, I am just embodying, and we are embodying the divine pearls because we are, you know, we are God incarnate here, truly. And when we are doing that, sometimes we do it because we still have the need to be acknowledged by other people. We may have still people pleasing how do you call this, people pleasing tendencies, okay? Don't regret anything that you have done because it has taught you how to spot these people. Now you can see them, remember, okay, because of that reason. And because of that reason, now you can also teach other people just with your frequency, or if you want to, you can also do it, voicing it in the same way that I'm doing it right now, 30:30 on the clock. Yes, you are a teacher. And you can share this. You can share, how do you spot these people? How do you step into your own sovereignty and understand who is open to listen to your heart truly and who is not? Who is an angel incarnate here and who is not? Okay? And that's fine. We're not, you know that we all are angels because we all have that in our DNA, but some of us have that unlocked because we have been doing that work. We have been doing it for so many eons. You know, we came here on purpose. And some other souls, they have to sit with themselves, with their emotions even more, okay? So don't blame yourself anymore, because if you do that, you're just perpetuating the cycle. And this is why this came out, you know? Love yourself, you know, sit with yourself and love yourself as you're accessing your divine self within you. Everything that still doesn't believe that you are divine, because let me tell you that the angels have been working on me with this, because there was a part of me that was like, I'm not divine, I'm not divine, I'm not divine. I could not accept the fact that we are divine, truly divine. And it was a huge resistance about accepting the divinity within. So if you're here right now, I know that you can feel this, you can feel this deeply. And, if I tell you that you are God incarnate, what are you going to be telling me? There may be a part of you that doesn't want to even hear that, because that energy is still blocked within your heart, okay? Here you go, you see. But of course, the angels are like, elevate, dude. Love this. I used not to like the word dude, but now I do, because it's dude. Because doo-doo. Just kidding, guys. Okay, so the angels are very, very humorous, okay? Because they know that all of this is accomplished when we're not too serious, okay? Even though, let me tell you that especially starseeds that are coming from the Sirius star system are much more serious in the way they feel and they live life, so they're much more hard on themselves than other starseeds. But what the angels, the Elohims, are here to say is to elevate. And I wanted to really look at this word because, baby, words are everything. They are orders. They truly are. They're commands. And 3333, as we said that with 3 people on. Okay, so that's it. That's just what it is. It's called alignment. And it's an alignment that we all have. We all reach. We all conquer in every single moment. So in every single moment we do attain it as we call for it. The word elevate. Elevate. Okay, El doesn't mean hell, no. El means Elohim, means creator. So the word elevate is elevate, okay, number 8. It's you coming back to your Elv self, to your Elohim self. And the number 8, do you know the beautiful symbol of the Ankh in Egyptian history? It's not mythology. Well, it represents the circle of life, 3444 on the clock. And basically, the number 8, it's an incredible number that activates, okay? And if you use the number 8, for example, for your affirmations as well, so I'm just letting you know this, because if you're here, it means that you're actually ready to receive this information and know how to formulate your spells, okay? Because every word that you actually utter is a spell, because every word holds a vibration. It's very simple. It's so simple. There are associations to words. You know, for example, the word spell at the beginning was scaring me because I was associating it with something bad. But no, everything is a polarity, like we said at the very beginning of this live. And if you want to, you can totally rewind and go from the beginning and listen to it. But the number 8, when you're saying your affirmations 8 times, when you are repeating something 8 times with consciousness, with awareness, you're actually activating the grid, activating the electromagnetic field around you, okay? So that you can reach whatever it is your goal, it is your divine goal that your heart tells you and is guiding you to achieve, okay? So the word elevate reminds you that you are El, a creator, and the number 8 reminds you of your timeless nature, okay? Yes. Do we need to know something more right now? Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. You know, like, I don't know you in the physical, but I don't need to know you in the physical, because we know each other in the ethers, like literally, like, and your energy is so appreciated right here. I'm telling you, you know, there is such a beautiful calm within your heart that I truly appreciate. And yeah, there is also a little bit of throat, like there is a feeling of wanting to cry. So there is something that would like to be expressed, because it's also part of, you know, the throat that, you know, the angels are opening up, okay? And as we're opening up this expression, you are also opening up your expression. So this is what you need to be, you know, just mindful about whenever you tune into a channel. You're tuning into a frequency, right? And according to how that frequency makes your heart feel, if it's not a beautiful heartgasm, which means that feeling of fire that doesn't burn, doesn't hurt, and just is so warming inside, you know, like much more than a blanket on your heart. It's a powerful light blast, you know, within your heart. So this is how you also recognize, you know, what is for you that will calm your nervous system. So angels, what would you like to say to the collective right here, right now? Thank you so much for being here again. Of course, baby, justice, baby. Okay, so I love him so much. I love him so much. This is our time. It's just our time, you know. So everything that we have been going through, you know, we have overcome, and we're no longer that person that was submitted to other people. We are sovereign, okay, and we need to know this already. I can get a card to play? Yes, of course. You're okay. Okay. I'm gonna do something new because the angels told me today you're gonna do something new, okay? And there is more, you know, that the angels want me to do. They want me to really like just write and channel online, but I need to get a stand for my phone so that it can just be like this and I can just write down at the same time. Okay, so one card. This is gonna be for you, but it's not only for you. I want it to be that it's for everybody else, okay? It's for everyone else that is tuning in. So the angels want to remind you your power, okay? So you're going through this separation, right? And that separation was due because in this way you could emerge. Whatever we're separated from, it's because it's for the highest good of ourselves, and not only of ourselves, but of the collective. So you have to know that God has decided this, you know, and you are also God, okay? You have decided with your divine self. And whatever was that person relationship it was not it was not embodying your higher self. It was not, it was in bondage. It was still a bondage kind of relationship. But as you are coming into your own sovereignty, of course, that is not for you any longer. And I appreciate you so, 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 so much. I appreciate you so, 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 so much. And this is also what the angels want to say about this. It's about appreciating yourself, okay? Appreciate yourself. Thank you, Jackie, for your beautiful message right here, right now. It really, yeah, I have no words for it, you know? All the goodness that we put into the world comes back. And, you know, it's coming back right now. I want you to know that not only the bad things come back, also the good things come back. And you have accumulated pretty good karma, let me tell you that. Because you always have come from the heart. You always have come from the heart. And whatever people put out into the world, they cannot help but receiving back, okay? So it doesn't matter, you know, what do people put out. What you put out, the love that you put out. I love, love, love this. It's a drawing of Klimt, and this beautiful drawing is called, actually it's mosaic. It's in Vienna. In Wien, sorry, Vienna. I love it. And I saw it live. It's huge, guys. It's huge. Yeah. And it's called The Kiss, okay? So whatever the love that you put out into the world will come back to you. And, you know, it's also coming back to me in this very moment as we're talking right now. And everything is decided in the moment, all right? So if someone... I also want to talk about this, about abuse, okay? Because even though it's something that it's very heavy, but the angels absolutely want to talk about it. They do want to talk about it because we're here to put the light, you know, and we love the moonlight. We love the moonlight. But we're here to really emerge into the light that we are. So if someone puts you down, if someone has behaviors towards you where you can see, you can actually feel, maybe you don't see it with your physical eye, but you can feel it in your nervous system because it doesn't feel calm and soothed, you totally have the right to let them go on the spot. On the spot. You have not to wait. Don't allow your fear to be alone. Don't ignore hex. You know what I mean? Don't ignore that because otherwise it's going to take you many, many years like I have, okay, 7 years. I have given my beautiful divine pearls that are everybody's pearls. They are belonging to the divine collective. And I gave them to the wrong people because, yeah, they want me to talk about this. I was blind. And I'm going to tell you something, wow, 43 on the clock. I was blind because I was under the spell of beauty. This is very important, guys, what I'm telling you right now, okay? I was, boom, and I'm going to put some light on it. I love this. I was under the spell of beauty. And so these people that were childlike, they got me thinking that they were childlike for real in their heart when they were just not as nice as they portrayed themselves to be, okay? So I was under a spell. I wanted to believe that they were nice, but they were not nice, heck. They were not nice, but that was also part of my journey to come into my own sovereignty so that I could spot them far away. You know, I don't need to check. Right now, you 4 on the clock with 4 people on. Dude, I can see them even without seeing them. I can feel them, you know what I mean? And this is why, yes, You are guided to be here. You're definitely guided to be here. And everyone that is here right now was guided by the angels to be here, by your higher self. So nothing is a coincidence, and everything, I love, everything that you have been going through, it is so that you could come into awareness of that frequency that is not your own frequency, and so that you could let it go on the spot and not be diverted, distorted by the spells, that have been given to you. For example, the spell of beauty has been given to me by my family, by ancestral line, where everybody was so much into their own physical aspect. Do I look good? Like all this kind of shit. And they actually were putting that first instead of their connection with God, you know what I mean? With the stars, with the sun, with the light, with their creation. And they were allowing all of this shit, because it is shit, without any kind of judgment towards it. It's just not the frequency that we came here to embody. But yes, it is, until we have to learn from it. And that's fine. You know what I mean? So just be very, very, compassionate about yourself and what you're going through right now, okay? Just know that all of these feelings, that are not soothing, they're not yours. You're just letting them go right now. You're totally letting them go. Is there anything else, angels, that you would like to share? Here we go. Jackie says, I got away from abuse over those 7 years. Yeah. And yeah, thank you so much for this message, because now, the angels are working, we're working all together. So they're reminding me to tell you that me too, I was at 7 years, my throat was blocked for 7 years, because I had to heal. I have given my divine pearls to people that were not aligned with the highest of the highest. They absolutely were not. They were so selfish, actually, and they were just, they just wanted to steal the energy from me. And I know that these people, they wanted to steal the energy from you, because you are a star and you have so much energy, all right? You have so much energy, and therefore they're attracted by your light. Of course they are attracted by your light, but can they sustain it? Can they be a container for that light to grow, to keep growing and growing together and create an incredible legacy of love? The answer about these relationships that we had to heal from is no. They were not. And that's fine, because you actually have learned to spot them, to see them. So next time, you're never going to be abused any longer. You're never going to be abused any longer. And the number 7 is very important. Now it's 7:44 here in Italy, 7:44 a.m. I love it. What is the sunshine? You go. Here it is. I love it. Yeah. Okay. And we had to learn, from it. And the number 7 is the number of cycles. You know that movie 7 Years in Tibet? 7 Years in Tibet. 7 is the number of a cycle completion of creation, okay? It's a cycle of creation, and the 9 instead, it's the completion of that creation. So 7 means se, yourself. Ve means visual, vedere, which means seen, okay? And 7, inside of yourself, 7. Okay, now they want me to write this down right now. Okay, I'm gonna write it here. All right, I'll do it. Oh my goodness, I really need to stand for this one. Okay, se. Okay, so you can learn how to decode words. I know that you have been on it, all right? But there is so much more, and always is something that we can learn, right? Okay, se is you, the self, right? Ve is the vedere, because this is also coming from Latin, all right? And I'm Italian, so this is a Latin language, and for me it's easier. N means inside. okay? So the number 7 allows you to see yourself inside, okay? So when you have a 7-year completion of something, you actually have come to understanding who you are through all the lessons in all these 7 years, okay? Yeah, and you're also born on the 7th. So it's part of your path, okay? I love numerology as well because everything is really divine. It's a divine coding, I'm a key holder. We are key holders. And so all of this beautiful knowledge needs to be shared. It's within ourselves. We're just activating it, within ourselves. And so the 7-7 in this case, it's huge for you. It means that you truly came here to remember who you truly are, to see your worth, to see your beautiful worth, to see that you are a star. And therefore, knowing that when you are a star, people are going to try to get in your light because it feels so good. It really feels juicy. It feels amazing. They feel this heartgasm that they never felt before because that is your frequency. You know what I mean? But not everybody should be in your own electromagnetic field because once you understand your path, once you understand that you are a star, then all of your energy needs to be diverted into God, okay? Because God is the sun, God is the light, okay? And the only people that you have to commune with are your star family. So I want you to know that this is coming, okay? This is totally coming. We are not going to have to deal with all these karmics any longer, but it does take time, and all of this, of course, needs to unfold, right? We got to grow, and if there is anything else to heal, fuck yeah, we're going to do it. We have been doing it so far. Are we going to stop right now? This is not what we came from to do. What else do we need to know? And nothing is a coincidence. Okay, perfect. Okay, so no is a complete sentence. So it's a lesson on boundaries. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because at the beginning of this reading, I started feeling like there was a feeling of, oh my God, hello, beauty. Please don't shoot that smelly thing, okay? Don't do that, all right? Okay. And there was a feeling of, am I let me just formulate this. Okay, there was a feeling of putting boundaries and feeling guilty for putting boundaries. Okay, so there was this feeling. And the angels are telling you instead that the divine being who realizes their own divinity and who is attuned into their own divinity, they will never force anything on you. They will never ask you twice about something. When you tell them no, they will just be like, okay, yeah, perfect. And actually, the divine being will not ask you anything from a place of, I need you to do this for me right now. I want you to do this for me right now. No, it's not coming from a controlling place. I love that I just used the Russian accent for this because yeah, Rush-an, okay? They have in their DNA, in the Russian DNA, and I also have some Russian DNA within me in my past lives, I remember. And they tend to rush, okay? And this is why they come forth so strong sometimes when they're not completely balanced, right? Which is something that we're always working on anyway, okay? But yeah, a divine being recognizes the divine in you and therefore knows, number one, that is always backed up by the angels, knows that the divine is within themselves and in everything around it. So even if something complicated, let's say a challenge comes up, a divine being will not make a fuss about it, will not make a big deal about it. You know what I mean? Someone that is still in bondage with ancestral energies will instead not be able to let it go. You know what I mean? And will make a big drama about things, okay? And that's okay, you know, it's just good to know, very, very good to know, right? We're not judging. Are you here? No, she's not there. Okay, perfect. Year. Let me see. Fuck. Sorry. Give me 1 second right here. Oh my God. Okay. So they wanted me to actually zoom into that ascent. Because the card that I picked was this. But this ascent card really wanted to come out. Because they wanted to stop focusing on the karmics, you know, just let it go, let him go, you know, and they want you to ascend, you know, so they're talking about your signal that you are emitting in every single moment that determines your own gravity point and where you are at in your life and what you attract is needs to be tuned in you emerging, okay? So it needs to be tuned into the good people and knowing that you can trust them, you know, even right now together that we had this beautiful moment together. I know that you have remembered, you know, the people that you can trust, remembered feeling because the angels, guys, it's so beautiful, confirmation burp, so many burps. The angels always will remind you what is truly important, okay? So they want you to focus your signal on this phase of your life, which is you emerging from the waters and remembering that you are that star, you know? And that star, baby, let me tell you, that is absolutely with no ego, okay? It's with no ego. You know, you just realize that you're divine and therefore you're not going to give your pearls to someone that is not tuned into the divine, and therefore they cannot feel you, they cannot compartir, they cannot have compassion, they cannot meet you at that deep level that you have acquired because you have been doing so much ancestral healing. Is there anything else that you would like to share, angels? Yeah, exactly. So your words are conscious spells, and you must be aware of that. Don't make it smelly, okay? No smelly. I know you can feel me. I know you can feel me. So if anybody, she's like, let me tell you what you gotta say right now, you know, because everything is truly a sign. As your words are conscious spells, so they want you to not put the focus on the people that use words that put down, on the people that have their throat closed, and therefore they're just very hateful and hasty, you know. And they just want you to focus on what the good that is within yourself, that there is so much good, you know, like you're totally divine. Hey, where are you going? Because you are a key holder. Okay. And I'm just gonna leave it like that for now, guys. Is there anything else, angels, they would like to say before we close? Because, you know, yes, one more. Okay, one more. Okay, right there. First of all, the return. Okay, so it's return of the Christ within yourself as you're remembering all this. Yeah, and there is no better card for me to end than, you know, with the abundance card. It's like a 10 of Pentacles. Everything is coming back to you. 7:55 with 5 people on right now. It's the 555 frequency of change, where I know that everything that you're gonna go through from now on, that you have been going through, it will be an activator point, and you will be able to see these activation moments and points. These are choice point moments in every single moment where you will be like, I am deciding and I am choosing what is for me. What is for me that is calm and soothe my nervous system. I'm choosing that the truth is very simple, that I don't need to analyze, but I just need to feel, because I am a star. Because I am a star. I only need to tune into the frequency of God, of stars, of the sun, and emerge from these waters and just follow that beautiful warmth within my heart. This is what we gotta do, okay, guys? So create, because there is a lot of creation that will come forth for now. The angels have been activating. The angels have been activating us to a very, very beautiful frequency, and it's your creator frequency. Remember, El means Elohim, and you are here to remember that you are a creator. Elohim means creator. So someone is asking, what makes your heart gasm? This moment, for example. The divine, connecting with the angels makes my heart so wide, and making music makes also my heart so wide. And this, by the way, it's a title of one of my songs. It's called Moonlight, and these are not my songs, you know, like that. Yeah, they're my songs, like meaning I'm the channel through which this creation came forth. But as a sovereign being, I know that I am a divine being and source of light, made in the image of God, and I'm just one of the rays. You know, we're just one of the infinite rays of creation that are here on earth right now, and we're all beautifully emerging right now, okay? And with this, and with the abundance card, I want to tell you that you're so powerful, and you have all of the strength within yourself, and it's okay, you know, like I love to put myself out of the comfort zone. The angels are always putting us outside of the comfort zone. So always make yourself, don't stay in the comfort freaking zone, because the comfort zone is not for you. You're made for emerging. Like your energy is a star energy, all right? If you have been here on this live right now and tuning into this frequency, you are already attuned to the angel frequency of the Elohim creator, okay? And now it's just a matter of keep doing what you're doing and to continue to grow, okay? I love you so much, and I want you to know that everything is synchronistic, meaning that nothing happens by coincidence, all right? Don't stay in your head though, just feel, because your body will always tell you what is right. I love you so much, and we will see each other very, very soon. Ciao, beauties. You have the most amazing Christmas, and today let it be the crowning of you, the crowning of you as a divine being, remembering that you are divine, and embracing your divinity with the utmost respect, because there is no other way for us. And this is the frequency that we bring into the world, and that will change the world, that is already changing the world, because we just need to be. We're emanating, okay? As you're alive, you're breathing, you are emanating that frequency. Your signal is powerful, is potent, and is clear. So don't let anything, any debris, take away from your clarity, okay? When you feel that, cut cords, and then free yourself from it. I love you so much, and we will see each other again soon. Share this live if you feel like it. Watch it again, whatever it is. Please like it and subscribe so that we can come into this algorithm thing and just allow the ball to roll as it's supposed to roll, it is already. I love you so, so, so much. Ciao, booby. You need this boomerang effect. You understand what I mean? What you put out comes back. The goodness that you are always comes back. Remember that, okay? I love you.